Hey honeybees, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another bookish video and another TBR video. I am super excited because we have another TBR, which is super crazy. We are already in the third month of the year and it actually feels crazy because I feel like it's been a year. That's all I gotta say. But anyways, today we are going to be choosing our TBR and I'm super excited because we're going to be doing something I haven't done on my channel in a while. And we're going to bring back the TBR cards. I'm excited because I haven't done this in a while. I think the last time I did this was like way back when. I don't even know. But I did these TBR cards. I bought these. I made these on Canva and then I like had them shipped to my house and then boom, here they are. And like each and every single one of them I get to choose what's on the back and what's on the front and all that good stuff. So I'm super excited for today's video because we're just going to be doing something a little different and I haven't done it in such a long time. This time is going to be a little bit different than I did last time. So on the plain sides of the cards, which is the plain yellow and the plain blue, we have the prompts, and then on the line side of both of them we have the title that matches the prompts. So that way like there'll be a different little thing. It's something new, something different, and I feel like I haven't done it in a while and I feel like I haven't seen people do this in a while actually. It's usually just been the TBR jar and I want to switch it up because we always do the TBR jar. We want to try something new. Before we get started on picking the TBR cards, I do want to let you guys know what my book club book is. And it's going to be Forwing! Woo! So see, I didn't get to finish it in February. So I made an excuse for this, alright? In March, I'm going to read this baby. And I am officially going to read Forwing. I'm going to be part of the club. So here it is. This is going to be on our book club book. If you want to join, again, the link is always linked down below in the description box, so that way you guys can go ahead and join it as well and you can read along with me and the other people who join. So I'm super excited for this being the book that is going to be the book club book because I haven't read like that much of it. I've read 50 pages and don't get me wrong, I'm obsessed already. I'm obsessed already, but I haven't had time to be obsessed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need time to be obsessed with this book. So, therefore, I'm going to make it March that I'm going to be obsessed with Forwing. And I'm excited because I have heard so many good things. And like I said, I'm already in love with this book already. And I've only read 50 pages. That has to tell you something about how good this book is, that already 50 pages in, I love it. And that usually never happens, ever. So, I'm excited. And yeah. This is gonna be the book. Y'all already know what it's about. I'm sure you haven't not heard about this book. Like, who hasn't? This book is all over the place. So yeah, that book is gonna be like already on my TBR. So with that being said, I'm gonna choose like 7 other ones to read in between my marked times to read that book. So we're gonna choose 7 cards. I'm gonna go ahead and choose the cards first this time because I feel like if I try to choose the card and then go ahead and find the book, it's just gonna be hectic. So we're gonna choose all 7 cards first and then we're gonna choose the books. And here are all the books that like pertain to all of the prompts. We got a good little balance back here. We got some mystery, we got some romance, we got some Women History Month is coming up, so we have some women like reads, we have some black authors, we got a little bit of everything, got some classics. You know, we can't go wrong back here, okay? Like, look at all this greatness. Look at all this greatness, you know what I'm saying? So let's choose 7 cards and then we're gonna go ahead and scratch them off and then we're going to choose the books. So let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Oh my god. Book 1. Whatever card it lands on, like whatever side it lands on, that's what we're gonna be doing. So yeah, let's see. It landed on the plain side. Okay. Okay, so we got 2 prompts already. Wow, alright. Looks like we're not getting any normal titles. Graham. Oh, period. Do better. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, this landed on the, oh, okay, period. We are on my side today. Apparently, other times we're usually not, so I'm excited. Let's get another prompt, hopefully. Okay, yay. Okay, all things are working in my good today. Let's do it one more time. We got 1 more. We have to choose 1 more. Let's mix it up a little. Let's mix it up a little. What's it gonna be? Oh, another prompt. Okay, period. So we got 4 prompts and we got 3 different books. So let's go ahead and scratch these off over here. All right, we're gonna scratch off these babies right here. We're gonna have a good time scratching these off. So we got a first yellow one right here. I know y'all can barely see the yellow because the light is literally taking it all out. Wow. Okay, I like this prompt. Here we go, because this can be any single one of these books actually. Read a book from your physical TBR. Super exciting. Okay, So physical TBR is anything that's over here. So I could choose anything, but I don't know what the other prompts are going to be. So that's the hardest part about this. I'm scared because if I choose something that like I'm going to get a second of, I'm going to have to choose another card. So I'm just going to go with this one because I feel like I'm not going to get anything with this one. I don't know if I'm going to get anything with this one. So I'm going to do this. All right, so we're going to do the Ballad Never After. Ah! I'm excited because y'all, you're not prepared. You're not ready. Because I read the first one in February. I know, right? I did a fantasy book, guys. I'm in my fantasy girl era. Like, what? That book ate, and I just finished it last night. So by the time you guys see this, it'll be like a whole nother day. So right now, while I'm filming it, it is February 27th. But your girl finished this baby. Like, the first book of the baby. Like, yo, it ate. So here we go. We're going to read the second one this month, and I am just like so prepared. I like, kid you not, probably tonight I'm going to read more of this. Like, it's so good. I'm addicted. I might not be ashamed, but I am addicted. This is good. Y'all were right. Y'all weren't playing about the hype. Like, this is actually good. I really love Jax's character. Like, that man, he makes me so upset. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, that man, he makes me so mad. Oh my God. Ooh, and the way the first book ended, I was like, ooh, what? And then, oh my goodness, I love Evangeline. First of all, her name is Evangeline. That would already give you the first sign to like love her. And number two, she's just like a fierce FMC. And I feel like she's just that girl. She is that girl, okay? So yeah, I'm excited to see where this is gonna leave off. I can't say too much about this book, to be honest, because it is the second book. So like, if I say anything, I'll probably be spoiling the first book. But let me just say this right here, right now. Jax, when I catch you, Jax, when I catch you. This one's starting. Let's do the next prompt, shall we? Okay, period. We're getting some good ones so far. All right. We got read an anticipated series. Okay, so reading an anticipated series here. Okay, we got Ninth House is one, the Poppy War, and then the other series is The Night and Its Moon. However, I don't know what's gonna pop up in like the books. Maybe I should have done those first, so that way like I could rule out everything else. But I don't know. This is hard. It's only 3. I'm so glad I don't have more. It's really hard because I really want to get into the Poppy War. Like, I really want to get into this. Okay. I really want to get into this. And then we have The Night and Its Moon. And I really do want to read this as well. But I just probably know I'm not going to be able to read it. So that leaves me with either Ninth House or the Poppy War. But I have a prompt for sci-fi. And I have a prompt for the Poppy War. I have a prompt for... this is very hard. I'm gonna go with the Poppy War. And just like, if it pops up, I'll just choose another one of the series. Just because the fact that I make the rules, for one. And number two, that, you know, I don't want to be out here just like choosing any cards. So, we're gonna go with the Poppy War by R.F Kuang. I've heard many things about this book, and I've heard nothing but good things about it, to be honest. It's a sci-fi kind of book. It's also about a girl named Ren. She's like an orphan, and she's kind of put into like this targeted position. So I'm excited because we love female male characters. We love it, and we love the POC, like, you know, representation around here. And I'm just excited because it's also a POC like author. She's an Asian author, and I'm excited. You already know. I'm always ready to read anything fantasy, sci-fi-ish. I'm always in love with those kind of books. Sci-fi can keep me like in it like the whole time I'm reading it, and this I'm sure will, because I've heard nothing but good things about it. So basically it says peasant, student, soldier, goddess, and I'm just like, that's very captivating. Like, I want to read this. Like, I'm excited to read this. So hopefully this is going to be a really good book. However, like I said, if I like get this title or this prompt for this, we're just going to choose that for that prompt, and we're going to like switch it around, you know, because I make the rules. Let's do the book prompts, because I feel like if I get the book prompts, this will help me choose the rest of the books. I shouldn't have done these first, the prompts first, because the prompts are going to be like a little harder, I think. Because if I don't know what books I'm going to get, I'm just going to have a hard time over here. And I don't want to have a hard time. I want to make this easy as possible. It's a reread, y'all. A reread I really want to read. I'm excited. We got The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Y'all have no idea how excited I am for this book, because y'all, I rebought the book because the first book I had of it, it's not with me anymore. So I had to buy the other copy, because y'all already know I have every single Taylor Jenkins Reid book I've ever read, but I didn't have the copy of this one. So I had to get it, and it's in its original copy, and I like like this one better because the first one I had the little yellow thing on this side where like it was having, I hate those covers. Why do y'all do that? Y'all already know. If you haven't read this book, you're absolutely missing out. But I want to read it again because I feel like I love this book so much. Like I stayed up all night for this baby to be finished. Like I remember when I was reading this, like, and I was like about to go to school the next day, mind you, but I stayed up all night finishing the rest of it, and I was like, I have to finish it. There is no ifs and buts. I have to. This was one of those books, okay? And I just love this book because it's so scandalous. It's so different. It's very, very old Hollywood. I love me a historical fiction. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid writing. Like, y'all already know about this. Like, y'all know I talk about this woman like she's my, like, idol, like, and she's not. But, like, I love her writing, and, like, I really do love her stories. I love how she makes her characters so realistic. Like, it makes you feel like you're with the characters. Like, and you're, like, it pops out the page for you. And I love that. But I loved it. And I think I could read this again and just, like, love it part 2. And I think I will still hold my standing of 5-star for this book. Let's move on to the other titles. Okay, I'm so glad I didn't choose that book because I was gonna choose it and I got it instead. Here is part 2, Ninth House. Y'all already know I had Ninth House on my TBR a couple of times already and I haven't read it, but this time around I'm gonna do it. It's very obvious that if I keep choosing it from all of these TBR prompts I have, it wants me to read it. And so I'm gonna read it. This time I'm gonna read it. This is gonna be the month. I'm gonna read it. I don't know when I'm gonna read it. But it's gonna be read. I don't know. We gonna see. This is a dark academia book, and don't get me wrong, I love dark academia, but it takes a lot of like thought to read dark academia because it's always so thought through and thorough. It's almost like if we were villains, because when I read that, I was like literally stuck in the Shakespearean kind of world, and I was like, bro, I don't know where else to go. And then I was like, where do I go from here? However, I don't want that to be the same case for me. You know what I'm saying? I want this to be a little different. Hopefully this will be still as good as I want it to be. Like, I really hope that the fact that this keeps being on my TBR, that when I read this, it better be a 5-star. It better be a 5-star. It better be. It's about Alex. She's like rags to riches, I guess you can say. She ends up in Yale's freshman class, and technically like she's put into this circle of things, and she finds out all these mysterious things that are going on campus about Yale's secret society and all those crazy things that she ain't supposed to know. So apparently she's a target now. Hey, I don't know, but I'm excited. I can do me some mystery. I can do me some dark academia. If it's mystery and dark academia, I can do it. All right, we got the last title. Wow. Yeah, finally we got All About Love by Bell Hooks. So here she is. She's down here somewhere. Gotta get her. Here she is. All About Love by Bell Hooks. And this is like a nonfiction, I believe. She talks about like love in this kind of new way. It's not just a noun. Like we say love as a noun, but this would be love as a verb. So I'm excited to read this. I'm excited because I think it's going to be very different than anything I've ever read. And I feel like I will definitely get to this book the next month. And I think this will be a really good, different, thought-provoking read, as Bell Hooks is a very renowned author, and she writes about a lot of like critical topics and also provocative ones that a lot of people don't really like to talk about, but she's them kind of women's. She's them kind of women's. Yes, that's what I said. But yeah, she's definitely one of those authors, and I'm excited to read her. Now that we've got those out the way, I can properly just go into the prompts knowing that I already have the book. So let's go into the last 2 prompts, shall we? Ooh, period. I'm glad I got this prompt because I have 3 of these, as a matter of fact. Read a book from the library. Yes, indeed, ma'am. Yes, indeed. I have 3 books from the library. I have Between Friends and Lovers. I have The Last Light Over Also. And I also have The Naturalist Daughter. Like, I really think I'm going to go ahead and go choose this one because everybody has talked about it. And one of my favorite, like, booktubers has talked about this book a lot. It's called Between Friends and Lovers by Shirlene Obuobi. And I've been wanting to read this because I've just heard so many great things about it. And the booktuber it is who talks about this book, I can't remember her name right now. Like, my brain has gone blank. But I do want to read this. And it also has a black FMC. Plus we got MMC, who's of color. I think this is like a why choose kind of romance. I'm excited. This is about Josephine. And she's basically a Instagrammer. Or she's an Instagram influencer. Yeah. But her life off camera is more interesting. And with depression and pressures of her career and her love life is non-existent. Thanks to decade-long unrequited crush on her best friend. Oh, rom-com heartthrob Ezra Edelman. Ooh, Ezra. But when Ezra shows up in her 13th birthday party with her childhood bully on his arm, Jo realizes enough is enough. It's time to take her own advice and prioritize herself. No one is more shocked than Malcolm Walters when his debut novel transforms him into a literary darling, the type who gets invited to a swanky penthouse party to discuss film opportunities. But Jo, Ezra, and Mal exist in a world where the line between private and public is as blurred as the one between friendship and love. The question is, can they risk defining those lines to just create something real? Is this like a threesome? Like, I'm so confused. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm excited. Like, it's giving why choose. It's giving, I don't know. Like, oh, we get perspectives around here. I like it like that. I love perspectives. Okay. Don't get me started, y'all. This might be the top of the year. What's this, baby? I might have to buy this myself. This might be good. It might be good. Let's do the last one. Oh, it's kind of sad, but you know, it's okay. I freaking knew it. I just knew it was gonna happen. I just knew it was gonna happen. I just knew it. Are we surprised? Are we surprised? Read a book about sci-fi. And then The Poppy War is one of those books. Like I said, since I make the rules. Alright, so read a book about sci-fi is going to be The Poppy War, and then an anticipated series as we have it. Here it is. Here it goes. The Night and Its Moon by Piper CJ. I'm excited. I'm excited because I really love fantasy, and so far, like, since I've been reading fantasy, I feel like I really am going to enjoy it a lot. And this is a romantasy. It's a woman love woman romantasy, and I am just excited. Like, they're supposed to be orphans. It's about Nox and Amaris. I'm excited. I'm excited. I haven't heard that much about this story, so I'm ready. I'm really excited. I want to see where this book goes. I really do, and I'm excited for it. Like I said, I make the rules. So yeah. But since we got a double prompt, since I make the rules, we're just gonna do one more special card, and it's going to be, what shall we do, guys? We're gonna pick one more special card. Woo! Okay, we got another prompt. One more prompt, guys. We got one more prompt. So let's see what it says. I already know what I'm gonna choose. But yeah, for special views of something different, we got read a book with a black FMC. And we already know where I'm going. Buy the book! Woo! This is by Jasmine Guillory. This was on my February TBR. I started it and didn't get to finish it, but I am definitely going to finish this in March. I really wanted a prompt that would prompt me to get this because I do want to put it on my March TBR, and I do want to finish it in March. So here it is. We have Jasmine Guillory. This is a good book so far. I'm like 50 pages in. Why I always get like 50 pages in and just like never read it again, I don't know. But I did start reading it back up today actually, and I was like, I'm gonna love this book, and I'm excited because so far we love the banter. The banter is eating. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say too much. But anyway, this is about Isabel, and she is a publisher, and she was working at a publishing company, and she feels like her life is like going downhill, but then she gets this opportunity to meet Beau. And Beau's supposed to be writing his own biography, and Mr. just doesn't seem to want to. But then Isabel has to come his way and gets him. And that's where the story goes from there. That's all I'm gonna say, and I love it. Like, the banter is already eating, and it's like Grumpy X Sunshine-esque, and I love it. I love it. I love it so much, and it's so exciting. Here are all the books. Here are all the books for TBR. I'm excited. Let's just read them all. So these are all of the books on the TBR, and I'm super excited and so ready to read every single one of these books. Like, I don't think I'm gonna read every single one of these books, mind you, but I'll probably read most of them. We'll see what happens. It looks like a very eventful month. I don't know who told me to put 9 books on my TBR, but you know, spontaneity is my name. So first we got Fourth Wing, which is my book club pick. Read a book from your physical TBR. We have The Ballad Never After. I'm super excited for that one. Read an anticipated series, which has been swapped out with The Poppy War. We have The Night and Its Moon. For title, we got The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Here it is. Ninth House for another title. We have Ninth House. Here it is. All About Love for another title. We have it, and here it is. Then we have Read a Book from the Library. We have Between Friends and Lovers. Read a book about sci-fi, and that was switched out. We have The Poppy War. And last but not least, for a bonus, we have read a book with a black female main character, and with that we have By the Book by Jasmine Guillory. And you know what makes this TBR even more amazing? That in March is Women's History Month, and every single one of these books is about a female main character, and we also got a little bit of spark of color in there because we got a lot of POCs, and I am super excited, and that just makes it even more fun to read my TBR because I need to diversify it, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm super happy with my TBR, and I hope you guys are so ready for this month's book club pick, and I hope you read it along with me. If you made it all the way to the end of today's video, comment down below the magic wand emoji because we got a lot of fantasy. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a new video. And please don't forget to be true and be you. I love you guys so much. God bless. Bye.